What is up, team? In today's video, we're going to be having a look at a deep dive at KAS Kaspa. Can this token 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x, 50x in the next bull market? If you guys like these videos, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, turn the notification bells on so you guys never miss a video. Let's dive in straight into CoinMarketCap. Then we're going to be having a look at the website and some analysis on TradingView. So what is Kaspa exactly? Kaspa is a proof of work cryptocurrency which implements the Ghost protocol. Unlike traditional blockchains, Ghost does not open blocks created in parallel, rather allows them to coexist and orders them in consensus. The Kaspa blockchain is actually a block DAO. This generalization of Nakamoto consensus allows for secure operation while maintaining very high block rate. So if you guys heard of the IOTA ecosystem or IOTA DAG, this is pretty much what it is. IOTA is not a blockchain, except Kaspa is actually proof of work. Who are the founders of Kaspa? Kaspa was envisioned by R&D company DAG Labs through investment by Polychain. Nonetheless, Kaspa is a community project, completely open source, no central government, and no business model. Very, very important in this ecosystem, especially in crypto. We are looking for something that is 100% decentralized, something like Bitcoin. So can this be the closest thing to Bitcoin? Wow, it's interesting between Kaspa and Kadena. We're going to have to see who wins the race here. So what makes Kaspa unique? Kaspa is a unique in its ability to support high block rate while maintaining the level of security offered by proof of work environment. Kaspa current maintain net operate at 1 block per second. Down the road, core developers, researchers will work on stretching the capability to the limits. Think 10 or even 100 block per second. So Kaspa, guys, currently ranked 218 with the market cap of $301 million. That is not peanuts. $301 million is actually quite a lot. Traded at 1.7 cents, up 23% in the past 24 hours. Let's have a look at some of the website real quick. A lot of people are going to be fooled by this ugly website right here, but don't be fooled. Kaspa can be big in the next bull market. The community is strong, and that's what really matters in crypto nowadays. Yes, they have tech. Yes, they have community. Yes, they're building and whatnot, but community is very, very strong. Kaspa is the fastest open source, decentralized, and fully scalable layer 1 in the world. I don't know if it's the only one, but they say that they are fully scalable, decentralized, and layer 1. The world's first block DAG, a digital ledger enabling parallel block and instant transaction confirmation. So very, very cool, very interesting. As you guys can see right here, Kaspa launched on November 7th, 2021. So this is actually a very new coin. And if I scroll down, for the market cap being only 301 million with a volume of $10 million in the past 24 hours, we can see right here, if we scroll all the way down, that they are not in a lot of markets right here. So they're only on MEXC, CoinEx, and DigiFinex, which is literally very small exchanges. Now, MEXC, yes, it could be a top 10, top 20 exchanges, yes. But what about Binance? What about KuCoin? What about Coinbase? What about Gate.io? Yes, they're saying that there's announcements happening, and it will be launching on Gate.io on tomorrow, essentially, Tuesday, March 21st at 10 a.m. UTC time. As you guys can see now, Gate.io is a top 10 exchange, but it's not the best top 10 exchanges. Obviously, if we go on exchanges right here, we can see that is ranked number 6 with $2 billion in volume. But imagine we see Kaspa on Bybit, OKX, Binance US, Kraken, Coinbase, Binance, Bitfinex, KuCoin, BitDump, Bitflyer, BitGet, Gemini, Crypto.com exchanges. Imagine we start seeing Kaspa in all these exchanges. How high do you think Kaspa will really go? Are we going to see a 10x, 20x, 30x? Even 50x in the next bull market? Now, 50x from here would only be a $15 billion market cap. Now, remember, $15 billion is not a lot, considering we saw all these altcoins exploding to literally almost every altcoin exploded to at least $2 billion in the top 200 in the last bull cycle. So $15 billion is not that high considering what Kaspa can do in this next bull market. We know the technology, we know the community, we know how strong they are. Only November 2021 they came out, they got 34,000 people following them. I know the community is very, very strong. If you guys look on my Twitter, I just made an announcement that I bought 121,000 Kaspa, 84 likes, a bunch of views, a bunch of retweets. People are interested and people are into this coin. Before I get into some technical analysis on Kaspa right now, currently up 22% since the new daily candle started, we can see right here that Kaspa made a huge move from $20 million all the way to $300 million in a matter of a few months. since October, almost 6 months. So would you buy Kaspa now? Should you buy Kaspa now? No. Me personally, I bought Kaspa right here approximately. I bought it right here, okay? And pretty much right before it exploded, I saw that it broke this trend right here, or this resistance, very strong resistance. Not only did it break this nice little head and shoulder, but we broke this resistance right here, which was a neckline. Therefore, I entered the trade, and then I did make a tweet about it right here this morning, okay? That I just bought 121,000 Kaspa. Now, that doesn't mean that you should buy. If I were you guys, I would, one, either wait for the retest, or two, wait for a massive correction. Now, I don't know if that's gonna happen, okay? Me, if it does happen, great. I'm gonna keep accumulating. I'm gonna keep buying, and that's about it. But as of right now, I don't think I would buy something that is up 20%, yet alone over 10x in the past few months, 1,400%, which is 14x in the past few months. I would not do that. So you guys can see right here, Kaspa went all the way from $20 million to as high as $300 million, but that is not it, okay? Kaspa, in my opinion, can go to 15 billion, even $20 billion market cap in the next bull market. This thing has been on fire. This thing has been in a clear uptrend, as you guys can see right here. The trend is your friend until it bends, and that's about it. Now, the big question is, can we see Kaspa come back and retest this trend? Yes, probably and most likely, but we're most likely going to come back and retest this resistance or support first, because we know when we break out of a head and shoulder, or it doesn't matter what, we usually break out, come back, retest before exploding again. So we'll probably wait for a nice little correction before entering again, which is probably going to be 15%, something like that. And this would essentially be an ultimate support region, because we have a resistance right here, one right here, one right here, and one right here. So I would probably wait before you get in. I would not FOMO into this coin, even though I did pretty much FOMO. I think that I could have bought right here all the way at under 1 cent. Essentially, I missed my opportunity, and as you guys can see right here, this breakout was actually a breakout from this resistance right here. And guess what happened? We actually came back down and retested that support region, or that resistance. Okay, so like I said, guys, right here, when we break out, it doesn't matter how high we will, eventually we're going to come back and retest. You could, of course, FOMO. That is up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. You guys can do your own research. I would not buy high, sell low. Definitely don't do that. So if you're buying right here, keep it for the long term, at least 1 to 2 years before selling. Now, we saw right here, we saw a breakout at this resistance. Guess what happened? Boom, we came back down, retested. So can we see the same thing happening right here? Very possible. Now, I could do this all day. We saw the same thing happening right here. This was also a resistance right here. Boom, we exploded, came back down, retested. Support and resistance, guys, is not a lie. It shouldn't be this complicated. And this is when your buys should essentially be. Your buy should be around at the support region, always, always, always. Stop buying and making things complicated. You could either, one, trade the breakout, sell, then rebuy, or two, you could keep buying at support. So you shouldn't buy breakouts. You shouldn't buy when things go up like this, even though we do come up. You should always wait for a correction, because usually we slip down below and maybe retest a trend line. So this is exactly what is happening right now on Kaspa. If we do come back here and fall and slip below, we're most likely going to come back and retest this level right here. If we do retest under 1 cent, we're most likely going to retest this trend line right here, because we know this trend is your friend until it bends. But as of right now, things are looking pretty bullish for Kaspa. These are my main support levels. Right now, we are in a bear market, so in a bull market kind of, so there's no reason to essentially be looking at these lower levels. Maybe this level sitting at 1 cent you could be looking at, and the level right here definitely sitting at 1.4 cents. Let's have a look at some of the technical analysis real quick, looking at the stochastic RSI. So we know, guys, on the stochastic RSI, every time we are essentially overbought, which is anything above the 80 region, investors are going to be looking to sell, and every time we are at the below or at the 20 region, investors are going to be looking to buy. So right here, what happened? We were essentially oversold. Investors were like, oh, this is a perfect time to buy. This is a perfect time, including me. Maybe we could see a breakout happening. Guess what happened? Boom, we exploded. Boom, we exploded. Now we are entering the overbought region. And the same thing happened right here, guys. We were oversold. Guess what happened? Oversold right here. Boom, increased. Same thing happened right here. Oversold, boom, increased. You can do this all day. This is another technical indicator. Now, of course, this does not work in shorter time frames. You want to be doing anywhere from the 4-hour to daily to even weekly time frame on any cryptocurrencies. You don't want to be trading using that technology or that that strategy, because it won't really work. Now, if we have a look at on the daily time frame, we can see the same thing is happening. What happened? We had this nice little increase, boom, oversold. Overbought. Sorry, guess what happened? Boom, correction. What happened after the correction? Support, boom. Resistance, exploded. So you see guys, oversold, support region, retested. Don't make your trading complicated. Don't make your investing strategy complicated. Everything adds up at the end of the day. And you can see right here, we came back, retested. We were oversold on the stochastic RSI, boom, exploding. Now, as you guys can see right here, we still have some room to grow. So Kaspa can essentially go back up a little bit, explode maybe 10-20 more percent before essentially reversing and retesting that bottom or that neckline on the inverse head and shoulder. So that is my quick video guys on Kaspa. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, turn the notification bells on so you guys never miss a video, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.